Hello, everyone, and welcome to another movie review. I am happy that you can join me today. If you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button below for future notifications and updates. Click the like button to share this content with other movie fans. All right, so you guys are probably wondering what is the seeds by the title of this movie review. All right, so there's a short story behind this. On Facebook, I follow a group called Black Filmmakers. So a few days ago, I read a post about this movie called The Seeds, and so when I read the post, the director of the movie was celebrating the fact that the Seeds has 5 million views. So I was wondering, is there something that I did not know that other people know? So that kind of caught my attention. So I went digging a little further and I found out that The Seeds is an independent movie. And you can actually watch this on a YouTube channel titled Indie Rights Movies for Free, which is a YouTube channel I never heard of. But anywho, The Seeds was released on YouTube on August 18th of last year. So for the past 10 months, it has racked up 5 million views. And it's one of those movies that no one is talking about. So if I did not follow Black filmmakers on Facebook, I would not have known about this film. So I watched it last night, so I wanted to share with you guys what it's all about. And I would like to recommend that you watch The Seeds. It is on YouTube for free. So, The Seeds was written and directed by Troy Lamont. It stars Ty Avery and Alexandria Nicole. The running time is less than 2 hours. So anyway, according to the description, let me see. According to the description, Tobias's quest for the one takes a chilling turn when he finally finds her, only to discover that her ominous past triggers a series of inexplicable accidents that threaten to unravel his life. All right. So, this is a thriller horror movie. I don't see the description, so I watched it last night. So that's it. That's what the filmmaker was going for. He was going for a thriller horror flick, and Ty Avery plays Tobias, who is an architect, and he fell in love with Marley, played by Alexandria Nicole. And before they got married and after they got married, there were things that kind of sent a red flag going off in his head and also in the heads of his best friends. And, for one thing, she failed to tell him that she has 2 kids. And then, and then what's interesting is the movie starts off with a murder. And throughout the film, you're not quite sure as to how the murder in the first scene relates to what's going on. But then something interesting happens in Act 3. And so, without giving it away, I'll stop here and let you know what my score is. So, I'm going to give this film 3.5 out of 5 stars. And here's the thing, I am not going to compare this film to Hollywood flicks because it's not a Hollywood movie. Um, I think that a lot of independent films, especially independent feature films, most of them are actually not very good. For one reason or another, a lot of indie films, the acting is not very good, the cinematography is not very good, the camera work, the direction sometimes is not very good. So it takes a while to dig through all the indie films out there and actually find a really good indie film. And so The Seeds is definitely one of the best indie films I have seen in a very long time. I don't know how big the budget was, but if this was a very low budget, I'm talking like under $1 million, what the director did with the little resources that he did a very good job at utilizing his limited resources. So, what really stands out is the story. And so the reason why I give this movie 3.5 stars is because it is a very well thought out story. The third act, in my opinion, is probably one of the best third acts I have ever seen in the film. I mean, the thing is, this filmmaker drops breadcrumbs throughout the film. Act one, act two, you're seeing the breadcrumbs, but then act three, you're watching this thing unfold, and you're watching the climax, and I'm thinking, wow, this is really clever. I did not expect the ending to go the way it did. You'd be surprised as to who are the villains. Like, I am genuinely surprised as to who are the villains. This is interesting. And so, you're getting revelations from the beginning of Act 3 until the last scene of the movie. This is a very clever Act 3. I'm impressed. I highly recommend that you guys watch this movie. It's really important that as a film critic, I keep my options open. You should not really watch just Hollywood movies or indie films that get a lot of publicity and a lot of marketing. So the fact that I never heard of this film, I'm not sure if they had a marketing campaign for this film or if they could afford a marketing campaign. But since a lot of people have already tuned in to this film, 5 million views, I can see why this movie has gotten 5 million views on YouTube. That is all for today, my friends. I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to be long-winded with this review. I didn't write this review, so I'm winging it. If you have not watched The Seeds, it's on YouTube, and I'm going to post the link for you in the comment box below. All right, so that you don't have to look for it. All right, so please give it a chance. Okay, you'll see what I mean. And if you have seen The Seeds, if you are one of the millions that have watched The Seeds, let me know in the comment box below what you thought of it. But anyway, I will see you next time with another movie review. I am about to leave out of here to watch Brad Pitt's new movie. So yes, the next movie review will be about another Hollywood movie. But for all of you movie fans out there, please don't just stick to Hollywood films. Watch indie films, watch foreign language films. You'd be surprised as to what you find. Okay, so The Seeds is quite an indie gem. All right, so take care and have fun at home streaming. Bye.